That is a little undercooked. Now who's going to be first to this? Palmer was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He rises! Now how often do you see that? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. Palmer. He's played him through. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Julie. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He shifted it to the flank. Fiddles it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gabriel going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. The peerless Didier Drogba. Just Haaland gets great hit. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short. Now it's Griezmann. Looks to go up and over. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi. Looking for the run. Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Goes looking wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Griezmann. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. Mbappe! And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Drogba. Backward it goes. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Gabriel. Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Griezmann. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And here's Rafinha. Hernandez. Oh, right place, right time. Haaland. That is good alertness. Gabriel. That's a throw. Done delicately. Now it's Mbappe. Now what about a counter-attack? That is a great ball. There's the shot! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that...
There's the hit! That's headed upfield. They get a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. Drogba. Julu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Foden. And here's Mbappe. And reclaimed it. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk. Real chance! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Haaland is on his own. And the shot! And it's there! And just like that, he hits 50. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he... Griezmann! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Julu. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the finish! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That was a given, it always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
It's become a case of men against boys. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. Great chance! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Back into the middle. And Messi! into the arms of the goalkeeper.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That looks a cracking ball. Bit too much weight on the pass. So what can they make of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is a little undercooked. And the shot's shot at goal! Oh, brilliant save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Now it's Bergkamp.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Foden. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Now that's well seen too.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gabriel, that's been drilled forward. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He's gone forward. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Drogba.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Real chance here! Now the finish! He scores!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Nice bit of trickery. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chooses to go back. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann.
There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Cavani. Oh, what has happened here? Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Throw in. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Menu. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He's played him through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's really well manoeuvred. And he was quick to react. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Adams. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Looking for the run, and he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. Messi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Griezmann! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Chouameni makes the interception. And he's intervened well there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Bergkamp! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And here's Cavani. Griezmann. Oh, super find. Oh, he's busted. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! And got to be quick to recover this. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Messi gets a foot in here. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for Messi! Missed by a fraction.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing...
Hits one! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent hit! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cavani, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Griezmann. Ruben Neves. That's a little off target. He's picked his way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a fine interception. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Ruben Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Griezmann. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good read, needed to be. Bernardo Silva. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. Ruben Dias. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The attendance for this match
Bernardo
was
Silva.
71,550.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Has a look and plays it forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé, Menu, Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Chance here to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception, well timed. Griezmann, who does have an assist to his name, well, played right into his path. And he's had it nicked away. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Corner then.
Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Works it forward. Drogba. It's Drogba! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Drogba fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Changes him with that pass. That's been cut out, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's picked out the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease. Has a go!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. You can never be short of runners into space, as
Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is it then, now or never. Messi. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I think there's a few...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. Oh, what's he done? There's the hit! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafael Leao. Oh, easy pickings there, and it's Drogba. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's De Bruyne. Now then, the ball's come loose. Çalhanoğlu, and here's Rafael Leao. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Messi. Rafael Leao, there's the shot! Goal! Besiktas! Into the lead once more.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Bruyne. Now it's Rafael Leao. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Drogba. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Rafael Leao. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Haaland. He's through and all alone. Tries a shot. He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, played right into his path.
Haaland really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Drogba instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
Son Heung-min. Besiktas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked his way through. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. That is good strength. Rafael Leao. De Ligt. Kimmich. Rafael Leao. Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Ødegaard.
2 added minutes has been
Messi.
indicated.
Çalhanoğlu. Rafael Leao. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping. De Bruyne. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
And a quick reminder
It is
today
quite
to
a
please
game,
take all
breathless
deductibles
and
located
laced with
by the
excitement.
entrance gates. Thank you very
What
much
a
for
good
your
half. They've
cooperation.
gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Number 19, Ødegaard. Coming on the field.
There's the whistle then to
Number
start the
6,
second half.
Bellingham. Number
That was
24.
good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Palmer. He's found a way, and the finish! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Çalhanoğlu! Drogba, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, important interception. Now there's a fine ball. Has a goal! Well, that was venomous. He's looking to set free a runner. That'll be a throw.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
De Bruyne, and it's Çalhanoğlu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was
Mendes cuts out the pass. Rafael hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Plays a delicate ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pinches it off him. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Rafael Leao. Out to the left it goes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And Messi! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Didier Drogba. Number
So,
9,
time for changes on both
Erling
sides, actually.
Haaland.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Messi.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
Number
So, a
5,
big chance now from 12 yards.
Number 15, Endrick.
Now,
Substitution.
power or placement? Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Neymar. Çalhanoğlu. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicked it back promptly. Rafael Leao! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Upamecano picks it up from the goal kick. He can run onto that. And a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And now he has two. Besiktas take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, great ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too. Another pass just keeps it to Rafael Leao! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instant.
And he'll shoot here! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hendrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Palmer plays it short. Sane. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Hoisted in. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Neymar. And it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. Can he put it away? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's gone for goal. Good first touch and almost as good a second. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And it's Maradona. And here's Maradona. Oh, good take in a good area. Ruben Diaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There's no flag. Well, Jim, in an era when we have plenty of high-quality goalkeepers, how would you rate the Brazil? Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Costa Curta. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Mbappe! Bellingham. Bellingham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Messi. Bellingham. No goals as yet. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, important interception. De Bruyne. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi. White.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Cavani. João Neves. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? And it's a goal! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
After 29 minutes is number 13, Edinson Cavani.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cavani. And he's running through. Mbappe. He could be in here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball is over the line. And it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
1 minute added time.
White makes the interception. Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
To all members of the crowd,
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Cavani. Mbappe. He might be in here. Bellingham. And he's had a hit. Oh, my word, that is quite something. A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The goal
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Wilshere. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. White. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. 60 minutes played. And he welcomes it in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe, and De Bruyne!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Messi, and that could set him on his way. Van Dijk. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Cavani.
Look, it's a
Got a shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's good running with the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Cavani. João Neves.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
This is their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Bergkamp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And here's Mbappe, and it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Palmer. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Maradona. He's played him through.
Hernandez.
Wins
There
the
will
duel
be
this
1
time.
minute added time.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chouameni. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that he's had a shot. No unnecessary. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Robertson. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Has a go! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Stood up well to him there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. For Palmer.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Speculative strike. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Hernandez. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oyarzabal. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Valverde! Valverde! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And that could set him on his way. Goalkeeper's ball. Robertson. And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Valverde. Always onto this. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Half an hour played now. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Just too high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
He's gone direct here. Mikel Oyarzabal. The fullback is in acres of space here. Tchouameni gets across to intercept that. That's good pressing. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Robertson cuts it out. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking to set free a runner.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robertson.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Neves. He won't be happy with that one. Robertson.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Can he put it away? This possibly the last play of the half. Haaland. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Some resolute defending there. Robertson is wide and looking to get onto this. Tchouameni deals with that comfortably. Now it's Haaland. There's no flag. He'll try from distance. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now there's a fine ball. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's been shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He has found a way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Oyarzabal. He's found a way through.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Owen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chance! Nicely aimed pass. Played back in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Palmer! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Great chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Haaland. That is a great pick out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he's gone backward here. He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And there's green grass ahead of him. João Neves.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Endrick. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
2 minutos de descuento.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by...
And we're done. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. Quality ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Rafael Leao. Chance to shoot now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Guardiola. Haaland. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's picked his way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shapes to shoot. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland, just eases him off the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hernandez. Haaland. No goals as yet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Guardiola. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Strong running down that left flank. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shot
a goal! And he's done it! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's found a way past. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Guardiola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Julie.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. Cavani. Costa Curta cuts it out. Rodri. Haaland. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he... Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Rafael Leao, Serginho, Costa Curta. Haaland touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Julie.
Rodri. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Julie! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Numero 17.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely feet. Oh, well played, well played. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharp. Has a goal! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Heads it! And again! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Brilliantly cut out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 15. Filippo Inzaghi, cambio di giocatori.
Moved on forwards. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Haaland. Serginho. Rodri. He's looking to set free a runner. He is through here. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a sharp pass.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's away. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Guardiola. Cafu with a definite fell there. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. Haaland. Bergkamp. He's found the... It's Bergkamp! Always going over the top. Oh, can he get onto this? Serginho. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Van Dijk. Rodri. Oh, super find. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. And it's Cavani. He's gone for goal! Mighty close.
Hendrick probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. He's dealt with that really well. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
He has found the way through. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. He could be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cavani. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Great defending, strong and determined. Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ronaldo cuts it out. He can run onto that. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Quality ball. Neymar. Hendrick going about things with real menace. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Yildiz. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ruben Neves. Mbappe. Rodri wins the duel this time. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Cavani. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. Yildiz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Endrick. Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bellingham has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you can blame some...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
In the stadium hall.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Played back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That is a great pick out. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Yildiz. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he was quick to react. Lobbed in behind. That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Nicely. Yildiz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. 60 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plenty to aim at here. He's picked his way through. Big header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6, Bellingham. Number 16, Rodri. Number 13, Cavani. Coming on the field, number 14.
He is through here.
Number 10, Messi.
Yildiz has it in a wide position.
John Neves.
Oh, what a
Number
climb!
20, Mbappe.
Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Pedro Neto. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi going face to face with his great rival, and it's Messi. Mbappe.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernando Torres engages and forces him off the ball. He's through here. He's got away. That's a good ball out wide. Opts to play it back.
Lazio showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now it's Messi. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Torres. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Yildiz! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yildiz certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Torres. Yamal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Koundé is charging up on the overlap.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He's shifting through the gears here.
1 minute added time.
João Neves. He's got a side of goal. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.